3I Atlas observed by ESA NASA SOHO mission. A faint image of Comet 3I Atlas as observed by ESA/NASA's SOHO mission between October 15th through the 26th, 2025. The comet appears as a slight brightening in the center of the image. Image credit: Lowell Observatory, Chichengjiang. 3I Atlas observed by ESA NASA SOHO mission. A faint image of Comet 3I Atlas as observed by ESA NASA's SOHO mission between October 15th through the 26th of 2025. The comet appears as a slight brightening in the center of the image. Image credit: Lowell Observatory, Chichengjiang. This image shows the halo of gas and dust, or coma, surrounding Comet 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever detected by astronomers as it passes through our solar system. The image was taken on October 9th, 2025 by an instrument on board NASA's MAVEN spacecraft, which has been studying Mars from its orbit since 2014. The instrument, the Imaging Ultraviolet Spectrograph, takes pictures in the ultraviolet part of the spectrum to reveal the chemical composition of objects. The center of the image has the brightest pixel, indicating where the comet is. The next brightest shades in the image indicate areas where the instrument detected atoms of hydrogen coming from the comet. This hydrogen is released when sunlight heats the comet, causing its water ice to turn directly into vapor. Once released into space, the water molecules break apart into oxygen and hydrogen atoms. Image credit: NASA, Goddard, LASP, CU Boulder. Perseverance Mars rover spots 3I Atlas. Interstellar Comet 3I Atlas is seen as a faint smudge against a background star field in two images taken by the Mastcam-Z instrument aboard NASA's Perseverance Mars rover on October 4th, 2025. At the time it was imaged, the comet was about 18.6 million miles, 29.9 million kilometers, from the rover, which was exploring the rim of the red planet's Jezero crater. Image credit: NASA, JPL, Caltech, ASU, MSSS. MRO High-Rise Images 3I Atlas. The high-resolution imaging science experiment, HiRISE camera, aboard NASA's Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter, captured this image of interstellar comet 3I Atlas on October 2nd, 2025. At the time it was imaged, the comet was about 0.2 astronomical units, 19 million miles, or 30 million kilometers, from the spacecraft. Image credit: NASA, JPL, Caltech, University of Arizona. Mission spots 3I Atlas, GIF. This movie shows Punch's observations of Comet 3I Atlas from September 28th to October 10th, 2025, when the comet was between 231 million to 235 million miles from Earth. Each frame is a daily stacked image made up of multiple observations taken of the comet on each day. Stars create streaks of light in the background as the comet moves across the sky. The bright object that appears near the comet in a couple of frames is the planet Mars. Image credit: NASA, Southwest Research Institute. MAVEN sees 3 Atlas in UV and ultraviolet image composite of the hydrogen atoms surrounding Comet 3I Atlas, the third interstellar object ever detected by astronomers, as it passes through our solar system. This image was taken on September 28th, 2025, just days before the comet's closest approach to Mars, by an instrument on NASA's MAVEN spacecraft, which has been studying Mars from orbit since 2014. The instrument, the Imaging Ultraviolet Spectrograph, takes pictures in the ultraviolet part of the spectrum to reveal the chemical composition of objects. The image shows hydrogen emitted from different sources: the comet, dim spot on the far left, hydrogen from Mars, bright emission on the right, and hydrogen flowing through our solar system between the planets, dim emission in the middle. MAVEN's spectrograph distinguished the comet's hydrogen from the interplanetary and Martian hydrogen using a special mode to separate each source by its speed. Hydrogen emission from the comet is confined to the location of the comet on the sky, which is why it is small and round instead of extended. Image credit: NASA, Goddard, LASP, CU Boulder. Combined images of 3I Atlas from punchmission.comet 3I Atlas appears as a bright object near the center of this image, made from combining observations from NASA's Punch mission taken from September 20th to October 3rd, 2025, when the comet was about 231 million to 235 million miles from Earth. Its tail appears as a short elongation to the right. Stars appear as streaks in the background. Image credit: NASA Southwest Research Institute. Lucy imagery of 3I Atlas. The interstellar comet 3I Atlas, circled in the center, as seen by the LaLaurie panchromatic, or black and white imager on NASA's Lucy spacecraft. This image was made by stacking a series of images taken on September 16, 2025, as the comet was zooming toward Mars. Lucy was 240 million miles away from 3I Atlas at the time, making its way to explore 8 asteroids that share an orbit with Jupiter. The LaLaurie imager captured the comet's coma, the fuzzy halo of gas and dust surrounding 3I Atlas above, and its tail, a smudge of gas flowing to the right of the comet. This image spans about 11 arc minutes of sky, or roughly 1/3 the width of the full moon. Solar System North is up. Image credit: NASA, Goddard, SWRI, JHU, APL. Stacked images of 3I Atlas from Stereo A. This image shows the 3I Atlas interstellar comet as a bright fuzzy orb in the center. Traveling through our solar system at 130,000 miles, 209,000 kilometers per hour, 3I Atlas was made visible by using a series of colorized stacked images from September 11th through 25th, using the Heliocentric Imager 1 (H1) instrument, a visible light imager on the Stereo A Solar Terrestrial Relations Observatory spacecraft. The colorization was applied to differentiate the image from other observing spacecraft images. Image credit: NASA Lowell, Observatory Chicheng-Jiang. 3I Atlas seen on video from Stereo A. Psyche tracks 3I. Atlas.NASA's Psyche mission acquired 4 observations of interstellar comet 3I Atlas over the course of 8 hours on September 8th and 9th, 2025, when the comet was about 33 million miles, 53 million kilometers, from the spacecraft. The data captured by Psyche's multispectral imager is helping astronomers both refine the trajectory of 3I Atlas and learn more about the faint coma, or cloud of gas, surrounding its nucleus, shown in the zoomed-in inset image. Image credit: NASA, JPL Caltech, ASU. Spherex Comet 3I Atlas. NASA's Spherex spectrophotometer for the history of the universe, epoch of reionization and ICES Explorer, observed interstellar comet 3I Atlas August 7th to August 17th. Image credit: NASA Spherex. Spherex observation of 3I Atlas. NASA's Spherex spectrophotometer for the history of the universe, epoch of reionization and ICES Explorer, observed interstellar comet 3I Atlas August 7th to August 15th. Image credit: NASA. L Comet 3I Atlas cruises through our solar system. Animation. And wow, look how close it comes to impacting Jupiter. But that is all for now. I love you all. This is Michael Leonard signing off.